Are you trying to get a 5 on your AP Calculus BC test? Well, today I'm going to dive into the method into getting a 5 on that test. See, the method isn't just paying attention in class and then hoping for the best. You see, you got to take a thing called initiative. See, this initiative thing, this is what separates those that get the 3 and the 2s from those who get the 4 and 5s. Now, the way we get to that, though, we can get to that through 3 easy steps. I'm going to cover the topics as we go throughout the video. The first method, Khan Academy self-teaching. See, you have the teaching that you get at school where you probably go over the rudimentary notes and then you'll probably work on some problems. See, that's good and all, but if you want to truly understand it, you have to go out of your way to relearn it at home. Basically, what you got to do is you go to Khan Academy, which is, I recommend it. It's a good website. It has different courses, as you can see here, with different AP classes and things of that such. And you just go through and you kind of basically self-teach yourself as you learn at school, so you're supplementing it. That way, you can learn it better. What I usually do is I go to, let's say we're on Unit 2, Lesson 1. We start from the beginning, then I watch the video. Usually, I recommend playing videos in 2 times speed because sometimes it may feel like it's getting long, and especially if you're in an AP class, you can probably handle listening to something in 2 times speed. If not, you might be in the wrong class. Anyways.
Calculus, and they did some of their, most of their.
Boom, just like that, the video's over. And you basically rinse and repeat and you watch all 3 videos. Usually what I like to do that can really supplement every day is, this goes on to the next point, is you don't want to cram. Usually if you're cramming, it means it's almost already too late. You've waited till the last minute and you're kind of trying to shove as much information as possible, which is why I prefer more of like a 4 to 5 day plan where you don't need to give that much time. Like, you only have to give like 20 minutes per day per AP class, but for this specific class I say 20 to 30 minutes depending on how much you feel you need. And this is the clock app on Windows, and it has this neat little focus thing, and you can set it to whatever time you'd like, and what it basically does is it turns off all notifications and app alerts, and it kind of gives you a kind of like a little timer. That way you have something to base it off of. And what I like about this is it kind of gives you breaks, so you can kind of have an idea of like when you can like kind of take a small little break. It's like the breaks are usually in intervals of 5 minutes, and yeah, after the breaks in, I usually either switch up the subject, or depending on if I have homework or something in the related class that I feel like I need to spend more time on, then I'd increase the time. As you can see, the amount of breaks go up when there's more time added. So obviously, we're not going to go through an entire lesson in one section, but we're only going to do about 20 minutes worth. For the sake of this video, I'm going to fast forward and watch these 2 videos, and then we're going to do some example problems. Now, after watching all those videos, now I get to the first group of questions. This here is where you really fossilize the understanding of what you learned in class, because usually you want to do these videos in sync of what you're learning in class. Unless you want to learn the entire thing in a matter of like 2 months, then by all means. But let's be realistic here. Okay, so like for our first problem, what is the slope of the secant line that intersects the graph 3 to the power of 2x at x equals 0 and x equals 2? See, what I'm going to assume here is we're going to have to do the A-rock. I think that's the right one. So what we're going to do is the difference of the y's versus the difference of the x. So let's do The slope of this line should be 40 because of the math. And boom, just like that. And after getting all 4 of those problems right, then you know for sure that you have mastered this skill. Typically when I get, like, if I get the second one right and then I get the third one right, see me, I'm a perfectionist, so what I like to do is I like to press this little start over button, which it doesn't let you press since I haven't gotten any wrong, and I keep doing it until I get them all right, because if I make a mistake, it's better to make the mistake now and restart and learn it some more rather than neglecting to fix that mistake and it happened during a test, which we don't want happening. Think of it as like the marginal cost. If you do one more question, how much more impact does it have on your score? Economics. Remember that. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the method to getting a 5 in AP Calculus. I mean, I'm no expert, of course. I have not taken the AP Calculus BC exam, but I'll be back to tell you when I do get that 5. I'm confident that I will, and when I do, I'll show you. I'll post my results. I will post the results. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much the method. Yeah, and see ya.